Okay, I'm going to make an attempt here to explain how I trade the NQ after 11:30. Uh, First of all, we have a 7 EMA, a 14 EMA, a 21 EMA, a 50 EMA, and this is a, I believe 200 is the number, VWAP. Um, this is stochastic, and the settings for stochastic are 5.6.3. So we got 11:30, and we got a crossover here right about the time we get this big down candle. Now you can play the cross, or you can wait for it to go back above the EMAs. Normally I would not take this trade unless it was below the 20. But what I was seeing here was a rejection at the overnight low area. So I definitely would have jumped in and taken my 5 points from here. That's all I'm ever looking for is 5 points. And then we get up here to the top, and we don't dare take any more trades because stochastic is high, even though we have a pattern here of repeated hits to the 7 EMA. Now, if you can withstand the pullbacks, you could have possibly stayed in this trade all the way to the top, but that's not what I do. I see a crossover here, and we're a little ways away from the EMAs. So if I could have caught this top, I would have taken that for 5 points. And now see, we're back to the 7 EMA, but our stochastics are turning down. So basically, what I'm looking at now for our next trade is how this raced up here, and we started petering out. It was losing momentum, and then we got a sell candle. At the same time, we started getting this cross, and after that closed, boom, you got another 5 points. You could have stayed in this to the red line, or you could have rode it till the fast line and stochastic hit the bottom. And then we got it, once this got to the bottom and we saw that it was crossing back over, the slow line was flattening out, we could have hopped in here somewhere and taken another 5 points. And then we get up here, we have a new high in place, and then we get a rejection candle. Comes down to the red line, but we got the crossover in the stochastic. And it's above the 80% line. That tells us that this downward trend is most likely going to continue. So you could have rode this all the way down till you get your next crossover. or you could have taken your 5 points. Now we have a crossover, and we have a bullish engulfing. So then we take another 5 points. Now this one is pretty tricky because it dropped so fast there was really no way to catch it. But then we started getting another crossover in our stochastics, and unfortunately this was after 4 o'clock. But there again, you get your 5 points. This blue box is an indicator called opening range. It's from Lizard Indicators. These lines here, these pivot lines, are hourly pivots. Those also came from Lizard Indicators. Let's see what else I can show you while I'm on here. Well, that was about it for today. But, you know, if you're up all night, look, this thing works all the time. You get your crossover, it goes down. You get your crossover, it goes up. They try to spook you out of it with a drawdown, but your fast line is still going up. So you could have gotten your 5 points. 8:45, 8:50, about 8:55, you started getting another crossover. So that's really about all there is to it. It's very simple. There's one thing I do want to show you is this is where I make my mistake. I see these, I see a pattern here, and I'm expecting this to go to R1. I'm looking for a hit to the daily R1, and but I didn't pay any attention to stochastic, and I jumped in here on another account thinking, okay, when it broke this hourly, I jumped in somewhere right there and thought we was going up to here. But you see, we get too far out of this range of our EMAs, and our stochastic was maxed out. So, like I say, that's about all there is to it. Thanks for watching.